Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy, and we are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have another 1 day's worth of what solds for you today. It is now Tuesday, September 1st, so we finished up August. I always get April and August mixed up. I don't know why. Anyway, Kathy's going to go ahead and run through what has sold for us on the 1st of September. So here she is.
Hey everyone. So yeah, really good start to the month. I'll start with Kitizen sales here. Please don't mind our mess in the back. I'm sure if you saw our last video,
I'm trying to hide it a little bit.
You've already seen it, but yeah, it's a work in progress always. Some days it's clean, most days it looks like this. Alright, so this I don't want to take out of the bag, but it's just an Abercrombie kids like utility jacket. So it's just navy blue. It's like fully Sherpa lined. I did overpay for this. I just liked it, and in my head I was like, I'll keep it for my son if it doesn't sell, but he's not going to fit it for like another few years. So I did list it. I paid $12 for this at Once Upon a Child. I listed it for $39.95 free shipping, and it sold with my 5% off one that I had going on Kitizen yesterday. So they paid $37.95 free ship. I know I usually say to do Kitizen shipping, but when it gets to like be this heavy, I do sometimes check. Well, first I look where they live. So I noticed this person lived in North Dakota, which we're in Colorado, so not too far. So I knew that if I looked on Pirate Ship, it would be not that expensive. But if I would have saw this person lived in, let's say, Florida and New York, somewhere over there, I would not have even looked at Pirate Ship, because yes, the shipping would have been cheaper, but it would have evened out. But this way I saved a little over $2 doing it this way, which if I can save over $1, it's probably worth it, but under $1, it's not worth it to me for the extra work that it takes. So anyways, sold this for $37.95. Through Pirate Ship, I got my label for $8.65. If I would have went through Kitizen, it would have been $12.50. But again, if you are on Kitizen, you know that they take more of a fee when you buy your label through Pirate Ship. So I didn't save that whole $4. I only saved about $2. So that is what that is. And so yeah, I about double my money on the jacket. I definitely wouldn't buy that again for $12 specifically to ship, to sell. All right, so next up is eBay, and if you can see, like, all of our packages today are piled on top of the shoes that I'm working on, so it's kind of just a crazy mess right now. But first up, this is a really funny, kind of cool sale. So a while back we went to the mountains. We said that in one of our videos. We were just gonna take a day up in the mountains, check out a Goodwill we've never been to, let our kids play, walk around. So we did that. This item I found at a Goodwill. It's just a Madeline doll, although it's not actually Madeline. It's just one of her friends, I guess, Nicole. The only reason I bought this is because it was new in the box, and I scanned it and saw a few had sold over $50. It was $5, which I would not normally pay $5 for something like this. But yeah, since I saw some solds at that much, I decided to take a chance on it. There wasn't a lot of sold, so it really was a chance. And then there was only like 2 others listed, none of that were exactly the same as this one. So took a chance, paid the $5. It's only been listed a couple months. Well, maybe not even 2 months. It's had a lot of watchers. I've sent offers on it, and this is the first one that this person just actually bought it outright. So they paid $59.95 plus shipping for this little doll. So it's crazy. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. It's like the brand Eden, and all the ones that I was comping on eBay seem to say that they were vintage. It looks like it's 1998, so just over 20 years. And it actually sold through the global shipping, so they're paying even more to get it shipped to them on top of the $60 plus shipping that they've already paid. So this is probably like an $80 doll at this point. And it's going to South Korea, so it's always funny to see what stuff goes where. But yeah, cool little sale. Bolo Eden vintage Madeline dolls, I guess.
The risk paid off.
I doubt I'll ever find that again. Yeah, and I mean, obviously the comps are good. I figured if that didn't sell, I could gift it as like a little birthday present to somebody at some point. So.
They'd be like, who's Madeline? What?
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so next thing is a pair of the brand Rhone. I did mention this brand in a previous video for a polo shirt that I found. It was new to me at that point. But recently I found a ton of swim chunks at a retail arbitrage spot that I do not want to disclose, but yeah, I found a bunch of them, so I bought all of them because they were $10 each. These retail between $88 to $98 each, and I knew I could probably get at least 30, so I could at least double my money. Sadly, somebody on eBay was already selling them at like 25 plus shipping, so I basically just matched their price, which I'm still doubling my money on. But yeah, I've sold 4 pairs just in the last day, which is awesome. So this is one of them. I have $10 into it. It sold for 25 plus shipping on eBay. Next up, this is just a kid's Adidas baseball pants. I bought these for my son when he was playing baseball a while back, but they didn't fit him at the time, and then he didn't enjoy it, so we haven't put him back in baseball. So I'm just went ahead and sold those. I know I didn't buy those at a retail store, but I don't remember where I got them. I don't think I would have paid over $5, but they sold for $12.95 free ship, so I probably just made my money back on them. Not huge money there. Then we got another pair of the Rhone swim trunks. These ones are like a navy blue with a stripe. Also, these ones sold for $25 plus the shipping. I'm gonna go back in and check every few days, because if the person that had them in a lower price, if all theirs sell, I'll probably higher my price.
Raise it up.
Raise up the price. So, all right, next up, these are some Dance Go nursing clogs. I have $8.99 into them. They sold for $35 plus shipping. I did charge the buyer a padded flat rate shipping rate, which is $7.50, but when I tried to fit them in there, I don't know what it was. They just weren't fitting good. And so I saw the buyer just lived in Illinois, which I knew that was going to be an $8.50 shipping if I did a 2-pound. So I just did that to make it easier, so I didn't have to shove them and have them get all wrinkled up in there. So anyways, but Dance Go's are a little heavy, so the shoes themselves weigh about 1 pound 13 ounces. I'm still not putting them in a box. I put each shoe individually in a padded envelope, and then I'm putting the padded envelope in a bigger envelope. So that's kind of what I do whenever it's shoes that I don't want to pay an extra couple bucks for shipping. All right. Next up, this is a Matilda Jane. It's just like a tank top, a knot top. When I picked this up, I figured I could get about 20 for it, but once I listed it, I noticed that the little belt thing had some stitches that came undone, which I noted obviously, but I listed it for a lot less because of that. I listed at 15 plus ship, and then I sent an offer to a watcher of 12 plus ship, and they accepted. I did only have $2 into it from Once Upon a Child. The one in town here, they price all their tank tops really low, like all their normal brands like Old Navy, Carter's, Target, stuff like that are only priced at $1.50. Anything better than that is priced at $2.50 for tank tops. So I've found many boutique type girl tank tops that way. I don't know if all Once Upon a Childs do that, but ours in the Springs here do. Okay, and then next up, these are some little baby girl Nike Presto shoes. I think I have $5 into these from JBF. They've been listed a while now. I don't think it was the most recent JBF, so I might have had these listed over 6 months at this point. But they sold for $24.95 free shipping, so still worth it. I would still pick them up again. I knew that they would sell eventually. This is another item I've had for quite a while that I thought would sell right away. I actually bought this at JBF as well, even though it's a women's sweatshirt. They do have like a youth teen section at the sales, so I always check that because some people do sell some good brands off for cheap. I only paid $5 for this. It's a brand new with tag current Elliott sweatshirt. The retail tag on it says $198. Obviously resale is not anywhere close to that, but I thought I could get 40 to 50 for it, and it's been listed probably a year now, and it just didn't sell until yesterday. So it sold for $30 plus shipping, which is still really good, but I definitely thought it would be a quicker sale than it was. All right, next, so that was it for eBay, and then we had a good Poshmark day. I don't know, I didn't share my closet, so I'm just attributing it to I listed like 20 new items yesterday, and none of them are these ones, but, well, actually one was one that I listed. All the other 5 were just already listed, so maybe just the work I put in got people into my shop. I don't know. I'm not complaining though. It was a really good day. First up, these are some Keen sandals. They're the Keen Unique. I did pay $10 for these just a few days ago at Goodwill. I listed them for $59, I think. And somebody offered me $40 the first day. I just took it. Happy to get sandals going at this time. All right, these are some little baby Toms. If you watched our ThreadUp shoebox unboxing mystery box thing, these are in there. So I have $4.40 into them. For most of those items, I'm just taking anything that's making me a profit at this point. So someone offered me $15. I think I listed them at $25, and I accepted that. All right, next up, these are some little kids Sanuk boat shoes. I actually paid $7 for these because I bought them for my son just from like the neighborhood page. They were new without tag. I just didn't like how they looked on him, so I just sold them. I listed them at $25. Someone offered me $18, and I accepted that. So even though I bought those for him and not for resale, I still doubled my money. This is the brand Cody James. It's not a brand I've heard of. I picked this up based on style. It's just a baby onesie, size 3 to 6 month. I mainly picked it up because it had the little pearl snaps, and it just kind of seemed like what was in style with the Wrangler shirts and stuff right now for adults. So took a chance. It was only $1. I mean, is that even a chance? I knew it was worth more than $1, so I listed it for $18. I really didn't even know. I probably would have accepted an offer of $10. Someone offered $14 though, and I accepted that. So really good sale to me. I don't know what you all think of as a good sale, but if I can turn $1 into $14, I'm making like $11. You know, that's a $10 profit on a little baby onesie. I consider that a good sale. All right, and then the last two are the same item. So these both sold to the same buyer, but he sent 2 separate offers, and I've learned my lesson for trying to talk the buyer into bundling. So if the same buyer sends me more than one offer, I just accept all their offers if I'm willing to accept them. So even though he paid shipping twice, I've lost sales from trying to convince them otherwise. So anyways, it's 2 more pairs of these Rhone swim trunks. So he got a red and a blue. I listed these, I think, for $50 on Posh, and he offered $30 on each pair, so I accepted that. So after the Posh fee, I get $24 for each, paid $10 for each to begin with. So yeah, if you didn't know not to, I mean, almost every time if you try to convince a buyer that they can just add them together and pay the shipping once, they're either not going to understand what you're telling them, or they're just going to lose interest or find the item elsewhere. So if you ever have that happen, it's happened several times now, so I'm sure you guys have had it happen too. I would just say accept the offers.
Yeah, that's at least in our experience,
Yeah.
right? I did want to say, do you want to mention that shirt that sold on Posh that we didn't mention yesterday?
Oh, yeah. So yesterday in our what sold, we didn't say this shirt because I rushed it off to the post office for the buyer. So I had someone message me, like write a comment on the listing. It was just a Merona, which is just a Target brand flannel, and it was actually Chris's shirt. Yeah. I listed it for $18 just because that's what I list button-ups as. I'll take pretty much any offer on items that belong to us. But this person said she was a movie producer or something.
I think she was a costume designer for a movie production.
And she said she needed this exact shirt. It's like the only one she could find at all online, because she was having to match the exact shirt that I guess already got filmed in something.
Yeah.
So anyway, she was putting a lot of stress on me trying to like.
She needed it like.
She wanted it
Wednesday,
overnighted,
so.
But like Poshmark, you can't. Like the label is already pre-generated. Like there's no way to do a better label at that point. And I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, message me off Poshmark, because yeah, we don't do that. And plus, I just was already out and about. Like there was no way I could even get it to the post office before like 1 or 2 p.m. So I just wasn't gonna mess with that, but. Luckily, she was just in Arizona. We're in Colorado. She ended up buying it on Posh for the $18. She offered up to $50 for this Target flannel shirt, but she just bought it at my list price since I couldn't overnight it for her, which $18 for a Target flannel was awesome. But yeah, that was a little stressful yesterday. I hope she gets it. I should check the tracking on that. But yeah, hope she gets it by tomorrow, which is when she needed it. We
So yeah, we're going to check that tracking and definitely hope she does get it. We didn't really find out if what movie it's gonna be in or anything like that. I don't know if it's gonna be any kind of.
I didn't want to ask till we got to her.
But you'll see the screenshot, and if you see it in a movie, let us know. Obviously, it's going to be months from now. Anyway, that was kind of cool. I don't know. You guys ever sell anything like that to like a movie producer or anything like that? Something you sold, get online or in a movie? Let us know. But that's going to do it for today. We are going to pack these up and take them off to the post office. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.